If there was a woman who was literally breastfed by Artemis herself, the goddess of the hunt, why would a bunch of man babies try and exclude her from a hunting expedition? That is the situation for Prince Meleager, who has put together a whole group of hunters to go and find the Calydonian boar, which is ravaging their area. Every one of these hunters are very well-known heroes from Greek mythology, and they're all men, except one. Atalanta was a very successful and gifted huntress, and it didn't hurt that Prince Meleager was in love with her, so she gets to join in on the hunt. Now, much to the displeasure of all the man babies on the expedition, is Atalanta who successfully draws first blood of the Calydonian boar. That's really hard to say. And Prince Meleager is like, yay, look at my girlfriend go, she's so good at hunting. Eventually, they successfully defeat the boar, and it is Prince Meleager who eventually kills. And even though Meleager was the one who eventually slayed the boar, he decides that the skin and the prize would go to his girlfriend Atalanta. Now, a lot of the man babies on this expedition thought that that was just not okay, including Meleager's own uncles, the brothers of his mother. They were outraged and they forcefully took the skin of the boar from Atalanta, saying, "We get it because we are men." Fragile masculinity much? Anyway, Prince Meleager is so upset by this that he actually kills his uncles. Now, very quick side story, right? These are the fates, the ladies who cut the string and then they determine when somebody's gonna die. There had been a prophecy about Prince Meleager that he would die young. In fact, when he was born and he was a baby, fates predicted that when he was a baby, there was a fire, and one piece of the firewood, when that completely disintegrates in the fire, that is when Meleager will die. So Meleager's mother was like, I'm not gonna let that happen. And she doused that piece of wood in water and she hid it. Now, back to the story, Prince Meleager just killed his own uncles, his mother's brothers. So in a rage, his mother grabbed that piece of wood that she'd been hiding for all of her son's life, and she threw it into a fire and it disintegrated, and Meleager died on the spot. This wasn't the only casualty of the Calydonian boar hunt. In fact, just the presence of Atalanta being there caused so much division that they all fought amongst themselves, or they accidentally killed each other in the hunt. Basically, Artemis definitely got her revenge for not being included in the sacrifice that King Oeneus did. The king lost his son, the king lost his brothers-in-law, a bunch of his friends died. All in all, not a good time. Let that be a lesson to anyone who decides to accidentally forget Artemis in their sacrificial rites, huh?